Hello, today I'm going to be showing you around the all-new CR-V Hybrid. This particular one here is the plug-in version of our new CR-V. It does also come available as a self-charging hybrid, but this particular one is the plug-in. Because of that, this is the advanced tech model. So there are a few features on this that won't come as standard on the self-charging, but please do give us a call and we can run you through any of the differences. So all of our cars these days do have keyless entry. So you've got the option on the door handle to open the car or the actual key itself. They all come as standard with the LED headlights and daytime running lights. And the CR-V does have a 360 above view camera as well. You've got your front and rear sensors as normal. And this particular model is as standard. So your wheels here do come as black and they are 18-inch alloy wheels. So do your wing mirrors and your roof bars as well. This particular colour is the Diamond Dust. And as we can see from the car itself, it is a very different looking car to the old CR-V. It is a lot bigger, it is 14 inches longer than the old one, but it just means that bit more room and cabin space for comfortableness of all your passengers. So you do have a few different options with regards to the opening of your boot, very similar to the old CR-V on the EX model. You've got your keyless entry, so with the hold button on the key itself. You've got your button on the actual boot itself, and you do also have the kick function. So having a quick look inside the boot, as you can see, you have got the flat fold there that I've left down from before. But the seats this time do actually physically move forward to allow you for a lot more boot room. So it's all about comfortable for passengers, but also still having that space available to carry any cargo. No room for a spare wheel as it is a plug-in hybrid, but you do have all your cables come with it as standard. And then, as I said before, you do have the option with the key for your closing, but you do also have your walk-away close. So you've got your standard button here, or I can press this one, and as I walk away from the car, the boot will close on its own. There we go. So into the back seats, as I said before, they do automatically come with a lot of leg room these days, but you do have the option to physically move the seats forward, and that is just with a little lever that's just there in front of the seat. You've also got this one here. This will adjust the tilt to the back seats to design. The design is obviously for the comfortability of the passengers in the back to see how they'd like to be reclined, and then it uses the same lever to rest your seats completely flat as well. So if I pop that up, that is your first recline mode, and then you can go all the way back so that your seats are in line. And it is full leather as well. You've got your 2 charging ports in the back, and then you've also got your heated seats in the rear as well, just there. As I spoke about before, you do have your keyless entry. So how that works is you've got the option here on the handle for the 3 little lines. If I touch that, as you can see, the wing mirrors go in and the car locks. To unlock the car, it is as simple as just grabbing the handle. So first looks at the inside. You've got your memory seats just here, and they are electric as well. And then they've moved the button now for the petrol cap. It just means you haven't got to reach all the way down into the footwell. It's just nice and easy access on the door. So when I get inside the car, there are a few differences. It's a lot more modernised, and they've really upped the quality of the finish. You've got your park, reverse, neutral and drive as always. You do have regenerative braking, which if you'd like to be run through, please do ask one of our sales executives and we can run through that for you. Your handbrake, your brake hold. This particular model does also have the self-park mode. Your EV will also give you different options with how you'd like to use your battery. And then you've got your drive modes as well. This one does have a drive mode for towing, as it is the plug-in hybrid version of the car. But again, any questions on that, please do ask our sales execs. You've got your self-charging, your wireless charger, just down there in the centre, and then you've got your 2 other charging points just there as well. So starting the car with a foot on the brake and then the power button. The electric seat guides you into the seat, so it brings you forward to allow you more room on entry. So as we can see, we've got a full LED screen in front of us now. This car has done now 200 miles and we haven't had to put any more fuel in it, and as you can see it's pretty much a full tank and 102 miles per gallon because of the short journeys it's been doing. 50 miles might not sound like a massive amount, but if you calculate your journeys you will be saving a lot of fuel on a plug-in car. So some new features, you do have your ventilated seats now, so you've still got your heated seats, but you also have the ventilated seat option as well. So you've got your heated and your ventilated. Your dials are very similar to other cars that have been modernised recently, but you've got your fan speed in the middle, your driver's climate control, and then your passenger's climate control on the other side as well. On your screen it's very similar to how some of our other cars are now made, and there's a connectivity video on that as well if you'd like to be run through them. You've got your navigation and things like that. Have a look at that video if you want to have a more in-depth look. You do now also have your heated steering wheel. You've still got your auto lights and your auto wipers as well. The heads-up display is still there, which I probably can't particularly show you on the camera, but it is now done by projection rather than the physical screen that comes out. It's just a lot more seamless on the dash. And then on the car itself, as I said before, it is now fully LED. So on the left hand side you've got the different options of how to view your music and your apps, and then the right hand side is completely up to you and what you want to see. So you've got things like when your service is due, whose passenger seatbelt's done. There's a lot of options on there to have a look through. We do also have a few different new features with regards to cameras as well. So this one here on the left stalk, when I push that one in, it brings up the view of what you would see on the passenger's wing mirror. So that is designed for if you're changing lanes or for any cyclists or anything like that. So the minute that you knock on your indicator, that will appear straight on your screen and it gives you a good view down the side of the car. On the right hand stalk we do have the 360 camera. This will come on as standard every time you put the car into reverse. So as you can see, you've got your reverse camera and the 360 on the right hand side. But you can simply just push that button. So if I pop the car back into park, push that button, as we can see, same again, shows everything on there. So you can see that while you're parking or moving, even if you're not reversing into the space. As I said earlier as well, you've got your self park, which brings up the same view, and as you drive past the parking space you can click the green highlighted space and the car will talk you through the instructions of what you need to do with regards to the self-parking. With the electric side of things as well, as I said earlier, you've got the E button just down here which will allow you to choose the options for your battery. So when I push that button, as you can see, you've got EV, which obviously means use the electric, save, which means the car will run in petrol and it will save your battery, which might be good for if you're on the motorway and then you want to save it when you get into a village. And then you've got auto, which is what we would normally drive in, and that is just whatever the car thinks is best preferable for the current state of driving. Looking at the roof, you do have your sunroof as well, and it is full panoramic. So it goes all the way back, and then we just push them back in to close it off. So to turn it back off, as always, it's just your power button just there. We get out of the car. And then we can just touch them 3 little lines there. That will lock the car. And then that's you all parked and safe to walk away. If you do have any questions or you'd like to book a test drive in our new CR-V, please do give us a call here at JT Hughes on 01743 440 999, where one of us can give you a hand.